Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about it kind of feels like um, someone you always thought about. Maybe you had an understanding that there was a good connection. At the very least, there seems to be an understanding that there's a serious, like, physical chemistry here. But we have reconciliation, free yourself, and passion. So it kind of looks to me like we have someone that you may have dated them, but I think for the majority of you, it was less formal than that. And one or both of you have had a relationship status change that's kind of opening the door for a round two or opening the door for you to actually be in a relationship where you weren't before. So it's like kind of like a question mark in somebody's mind here. Like, okay, so I feel like you're definitely somebody I could get along with, but could we actually do the relationship thing? Or is it just like uh, physical attraction? The song that I channeled is Miguel's Sure Thing, which is what the title is from. So could be a little bit of a signal for somebody out there, but let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day a little bit early to any of the mothers out there. And I think we're going to dive in with the signs of the times. Let's see what else we have for you guys. All right, all right. We got Rainbow and Mirror. Under Mirror, we have Reflection, and under Rainbow, we have Hope. Yeah, I don't know. I get the sense that we have like the rain and the clouds have cleared and there's a rainbow or a period of excitement, happiness, independence. I do feel like somebody has ended a relationship that was unhealthy, and that's enabling them to make whatever choice seems right to them. But this mirror card, honestly, this is like somebody realizing things were always easy with you because we get along. That Miguel song is like, I don't know, just to me, kind of like a two peas in a pod kind of song where things just are easy, because there is an inherent connection there, right? A serious connection between two people that maybe didn't really have the chance to like fully develop. So, let's see. We're going to go with the untold messages of the heart. See what else we have here. I feel like there is some contact, but it might be low contact. But we've got some distractions. We have I'm distracted right now. But we also have I'm going to come sweep you away. So this person, I feel like they think about you more often than they might want to admit. Hello there, Storm. Hello, Erin. I know, it's so rare that I get to see you right at the beginning. Good work, Erin. Yeah, this person, they have plans. Okay, they're like, you know what? I've got a lot going on. I'm trying to get everything sorted and set up the way that I want it to be. But when I think about what a good day looks like, you're included. You're part of the equation, right? I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. We also have, this is such an interesting combo, you guys. Look at this. The word at the top of this card is rejection, but then we also have yes. This comes across to me as somebody who assumes you would say no, that isn't looking at all the details, right? There's like insecurity causing somebody to feel that you would reject them when the truth of the matter is you would give them the time of day. If you wouldn't, this is not your reading. I will be writing you a message. So this person knows it's about time to say what you need to say, right? I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. dot, dot, dot. I've tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. Yeah, this person, I feel like they do compare others to you. Like you're that standard that others generally fail to reach or compare. So it's like this person's realizing I'm kind of like messing around looking for something like you when I already know that you're there. Like, why would I try to find a duplicate, you know? So they're trying to make a very difficult decision, but they're stubborn. We definitely have somebody here who is stubborn. Raise your hand if you're stubborn. Hello there, Redbeard. How are you doing? Oh, be good to Aaron. He's on a totally different time zone, so that kind of messes with it. All right, you guys. Did I miss anybody else? I think so. Okay. Let's get into the tarot, shall we? I'm feeling the gold foil tarot. Let's see what else we have for you. So yeah, there's definitely physical attraction here, definitely passion. I don't feel like this was a really painful breakup because there is, I feel, pretty good energy between the two of you right now. It just maybe was one of those things where, like, I don't know if any of you had consequences as a result of, well, I mean, obviously you did, COVID, but on a relationship, but I did, right? Some of you may have had extenuating circumstances or things that were out of your control that impacted whether or not you could be with this person. And that may be removed or that may be addressed because now we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Ten of Swords in the reverse can be like recovery. So if there was an issue, you've been able to address that. Or if there was, you know, maybe somebody had to get over an illness or, you know, deal with an addiction. For some of you, this is realizing you have more in common than you thought. There is a change here that's positive and leading to a new beginning. Ace of Wands. 2 aces within the first 3 cards. There's 78 of these cards, you guys. 4 aces. That's, I mean, these are 2 of the best of them too. A new beginning, a new opportunity. Could even be like a tangible blessing, but I do feel like we'll see the Ace of Cups as well, because there is love here. We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. There could be a surprise visit or an unexpected conversation. Maybe it's not unexpected to talk to this person, but the subject matter. You didn't really think they would go that far. You didn't think they would say that, right? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's been trying to work out a timeline. Is now the right time? It's like a little bit of start and stop energy. Have you guys ever had one of those days where you don't really have any plans? You know, there are things you could probably do with your time or chores you could address, but you're just like restless and like indecisive, so you never really like do anything. There's a little bit of that here, right? Like, I could go this way. All of this just feels silly though, because like I want to spend time with you or I want to be with you. So we could have somebody that's getting a little bit fed up with the dating life, the dating scene. 7 of Wands would indicate that timing is aligning for somebody here. Wheel of Fortune, another indication that we have a blessing or some sort of change that is fortuitous. I've tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. You're just too awesome. So that leads to someone saying, what if we actually made an effort here? What if we actually tried to do this, right? Aaron, surprise visit. They have to find my hermit cave first. Good luck. Well, you might have to come out of that hermit cave at some point, Aaron, or like communicate digitally by your phone, something like that. I don't know. Good luck, Aaron. All right, we'll go with the Rider-Waite. Wonder what they're distracted by. We could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, could just be. And when I say we could be dealing with a Virgo, let's just keep in mind that I'm talking about the birth chart, right? I generally think of the first 3 signs. And for some of you, this is more so saying, look, we had somebody that was refusing to see things differently, that really felt like life should go this way or their love life should go this way. But this hermit is saying, you know what? I might have to do things my own way. I might have to walk to the beat of my own drum, so to say. There's a little bit of sense of stalemate here, though. Like, are you going to say something or am I going to say something first? Again, there's a bit of insecurity here. And I feel like somebody, they're addressing this insecurity. With the Devil in the reverse, that's a very good sign. And the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory, recognition, admiration. There's just like, there's a lot of good energy coming from this person. I feel like they understand themselves better than they did when they initially met you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, but something happened. Ace of Cups in the reverse. What happened? So this is underneath the, I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you, and the 7 of Wands. Did they get overly defensive? Because what's interesting to me is it's like these hands are coming from the same person, right? Like, I don't want love. I don't want any of this, right? I think it was bad timing. I think somebody was a little bit too focused on what they were trying to build. And I don't know that it's a bad energy, you guys. This feels to me like I'm going to establish myself in my career. I'm going to, get a house. I'm going to, whatever it is, feel confident in myself, get all my ducks in a row, and then I'll pursue something serious. But they couldn't let this feeling go. It was always there. Always something that they thought about. This 5 of Cups card, not really my favorite. This is like, I did something. I don't really like how it turned out. I'm looking back on the choices that I made and thinking I could have done something a little bit better there, right? Like maybe I denied myself something beautiful. Maybe I didn't take something seriously that I should have. Okay. I can't fault you, Aaron. And thank you, introvert. Thank you, Redbeard. I am a Pisces, but close. You were at least with the water signs, right? What, Scorpios are the only ones that have tattoos? Hi, Louie. How are you doing? Oh, look at Aaron's got me covered. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, you just have to look through the many videos that I have, introvert, because I'm pretty sure there's a red dress situation. Yeah. So we have the Fool in the reverse. I really don't like the Fool in the reverse because this is like either being afraid and not wanting to go down a new path or take the opportunity to do something different, or it's I just did something stupid. With the Lovers in the reverse, we have a sense here that somebody declined to make a decision or chose the wrong option. But what saves this little trio here, you guys, is that we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords is one of those cards where I would much rather see it in the reverse than the upright, because in the upright, you can see we got people that are acting a little bit dishonorably there, right? This is a sabotage card. This is like, no, I want to ruin things for you, or I'm going to ruin things for myself. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, I get a sense that there's a little bit of both of those energies being addressed, right? Like I didn't pursue what I wanted because of my own insecurities or fears, but there was also potentially a third party here that made it difficult for somebody to know, is this the path that I want to take or not? But they know it now. Oh, they know it now. Miss Joanna, hello, good morning. How are you? We've got Knight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Another one we want to see in the reverse, because this is somebody who is acknowledging that they could have been more truthful, or acknowledging that they didn't see the truth, but they do now, right? There's honesty coming through this card. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords, this is like, hey, I think I finally get it. I haven't gotten what I wanted in terms of my love life because I've been too unreliable. I haven't been stable or like truly committed. So I think there's somebody that is willing to address the problems that caused them to walk away or caused them to not take a romantic relationship seriously in the past. But then we have the Moon. It's almost like there's been an effort to hide the disappointment or the concern, the loneliness. Like, yeah, I kind of got in my own way. There were some obstacles. There was a bit of a disappointment, but I don't really want people to know that I'm upset. I don't really want that person to know that I'm upset. But I think they know. That might be you, of course. You might be the other person that's, been kind of avoiding it. Let's get the situations deck out, shall we? Get some of the tea. I feel like there's an element of you or your person being comfortable giving space. If now's not the right time, that's cool. I'm not going to force it. This is not somebody who's like throwing a fit in their car because you broke up with them. This is somebody who appreciates that good things take time, or appreciates that acceptance of what is meant for you will be for you and what is not meant for you will not be for you. That whole concept has helped somebody stay real chill, I think, or at least manage their expectations. But they may be, or you may be, a little bit kind of shocked at what somebody has to say. There's a conversation that you're about to have where I think somebody's going to tell you, here's where I went off the path, here's why I didn't pursue things with you, or why I didn't stay with you. We have desire or lust in the reverse. They don't think you're cute. Just kidding. That's not what it means. I think this person has had a relationship that has recently ended. Remember, we had free yourself. And part of the issue in this relationship, they did lose the attraction to this other person. And I think find that they were still maybe dreaming about you, wanting to be with you. And I think there's a little bit of an inner conflict for this person. Do I say what I have to say now? Do I need a little bit more time to heal? Because we don't really want to be jumping from relationship to relationship, right? You got to have some time to be yourself, be a little independent, heal whatever may have been difficult about the last relationship. To answer your question, Aaron, Hambone's right over there. He's taking a little nap. Yes, taking it day by day is a good idea, Louie. All right, so we have Verge or about to confess in the reverse and toxic behaviors in the reverse. This person's taking very seriously the idea that they need some time to themselves. Just what I was talking about, right? That idea that if you can just kind of wipe the slate clean and start fresh as opposed to jumping from one to the other, you have a better chance of approaching that new relationship with the respect that you want. Well, that's it, you guys. From now on out, we have to refer to Louie as Dreamy Louie. I told you guys. So I don't know, maybe you need to let a few people know where your hermit cave is. We do have somebody that would like to pop up video. Raise your hand if you know what show that is. They want to talk to you because there's a distance here. I mean, it's no accident that we have this crushed card or sad card on top of the Five of Cups. Looking back, thinking, I could have done that differently. I shouldn't have gotten drawn away or pulled away or distracted, right? This is the Egyptian tarot. Oh my gosh, Erin, that's amazing. I wish you could share it here. I don't think they let you post pictures in the live chat. We have the Tower in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. Somebody has matured and changed in the last year or two. What's important to them has changed. It's like, you guys ever thought about how your list of requirements or what you're looking for, if you're single, right? In a relationship, if you were to compare that to like 10, 15 years ago, however old you are, whatever, it changes over time, right? That's what's happening here. Somebody has realized, you know what? Some connections, if they're based just off desire, for example, or sexual attraction, not good enough, right? This person has had to amend or edit whatever it was that they looked for in a partner to reflect what went well with you. I'm not gonna lie, I think for a few of you, this person has basically taken a description of you and your attributes and put that as like their list of requirements. I would like this person in other form, or this person too, but you know, these are my requirements now. Like, I don't know, you guys, call me a little bit crazy. I don't have a problem like with people enjoying themselves or having a good time, but I don't really like people that get drunk. Like for dating purposes, okay? We can be besties, no big deal. You like to get just hammered, that's cool. Not my place to tell you how to live your life, right? But like that's definitely not the same as what, I don't know, 22-year-old Carmen was looking for. Yeah, no, I need to know whether or not you can handle your tequila was important to 22-year-old Carmen, you know? I know, right, Dreamy Louie? Pop-up video was great. Yeah, I can respect that, Erin. Thank you, Miss Joanna. I'm glad you understand. I didn't really think I would ever get to that point, but here we are. I don't know. Should you have a glass of wine? I don't care. That's totally on you. I might have a glass of wine, but I have zero desire to get hammered, you know? Anyways, so we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords and the Justice. I think this individual who has changed their requirements or kind of matured in terms of what they look for in a partner has realized that it's like I'm hearing Sinead O'Connor, no one compares to you. They realize that basically you are the inspiration for that list. And they realized that they do have to go a different path, right? They can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. Which to me kind of feels like getting into a relationship before they've really vetted the person out. Oh, I'm not done with you yet. It's the same kind of concept as, you know, don't end one relationship and jump into another one the next day, right? Also, a good idea for you to really think about who you're dating, really think about whether or not your lifestyles match up. Um, I'm just kind of avoiding some ridiculous stories that I have, but yeah, you know, we got to be a little bit more selective, right? You're a bouncer at a nightclub, and yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than you can't wear red or you can't wear blue, right? We have a list here. We're going down it. We're seeing whether or not you actually fit what I'm looking for, right? Maybe have a little bit of flexibility, but yeah, I think whoever this person is, they've become much more mature in terms of how they approach relationships and love. This person could have also had a little bit of a wandering eye or a difficulty where it concerns um, being in a committed relationship, but they didn't have that problem thinking about you. Like you're on a different level, right? So this person is, I think, a little bit shocked or feeling a little bit surprised at how their feelings have changed regarding other people. Do I want to pursue other people? I don't know. Maybe it's just a waste of my time if I already feel like you're a paragon of excellence, right? There's a sense here that we have somebody that knows themselves better, and as a result, dating is easier for them, right? Yeah, it's a really good song, isn't it, Louis? I love that song. All right, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is like honestly giving me vibes of somebody who feels this is a loss that cannot be substituted with something else, right? Like, what's a good, okay, so my dad doesn't drink soda really anymore, at least not that I know of, but he used to be like a die-hard Diet Coke fan. And if you go into certain restaurants, all they have is Pepsi, right? So he would ask for Diet Coke, and then the server would be like, "Is Diet Pepsi okay?" And he'd be like, "No." Like, I'm sure we all know somebody like that. They're different tastes, and some people don't like both. I happen to be just fine with both. Slight preference for well, obviously Dr. Pepper, for Diet Pepsi over Diet Coke, but you know, I wouldn't tell him that. I feel like somebody's realizing that trying to drink Diet Pepsi when all you want is a Diet Coke is just really not working for them anymore. You are a soda. This person wants to drink it. All right. Mm, we're going to go with the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have on this love situation? Joyfulness. You may have a party or a reunion or some opportunity to connect with this person. It might even just be a really nice FaceTime chat, but there's an opportunity here to connect with this person. And whoever I'm reading for, I think it's going to make you happy. We have Lover in the reverse. Okay. Lover in the reverse, Servant in the reverse, and Fortune. I feel like we have one person that has been kind of like playing the field, tasting and testing and realizing that's not for me. I'm still using the Diet Pepsi analogy, by the way. And another person, probably the person who no one compares to you. I feel like you've just been chilling in your hermit cave like Mr. Aaron. Like, nah, I have great conversations with myself. Thanks, though. I don't need you. I feel like we have somebody here who has become very selective. Like, I am perfectly content having a conversation with hand mode. I don't need to invite anybody else into the mix. Like, I guess prove yourself, right? Like somebody here is like, I've just been working on my own stuff. I don't really want to get caught up in a situation where I feel like I have to then extricate myself. And this is going well, right? With the Fortune card, this is the right call. Oh Lord. Who has crabs? Also, cherry Pepsi for the win. Although I'm lame, I kind of like the diet cherry Pepsi. Oh well. Yes, sometimes that's the best call, Rob. We have Foe and House. Malady. Prison in the reverse. So somebody was dealing with a rather suffocating relationship. This relationship was one where I feel like initially it seemed like a good fit. You might have even had, some good times here and there, kind of reconnected with this person in a way that was meaningful, only for it then to go back to this idea of, you make me feel stuck. You make me feel like I'm not free. So when the relationship ended, it was like a prison sentence ended. Pro tip, don't be the kind of partner that makes somebody feel like a relationship is a prison. Trust but verify, be independent, have your own things going for you, let them have their own things for them, right? Did I just mess up my, oh, okay. Kind of. This person had to distance themselves from a relationship that it's like they really made it clear this person was much more my pace than this person, right? Don't need to be feeling trapped by a human. Don't need to feel micromanaged by a human. So if this reading is for you, you're identifying with the person that left this kind of relationship, please, for the love of God, take some time for yourself. Just do what makes you happy for a little bit, please. Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Honestly, that's kind of what this energy seems to be. The idea that, yes, I'm beloved but I don't need to be with other people right now. I just want a little bit of hermit time, right? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is how you will get to that point where you are healed and new beginnings have a better chance of taking off or doing well for you. King of Pentacles. Somebody's ready for a committed relationship. Somebody's ready to be that go-to partner, be very loving. Someone brought it out of this masculine energy. Don't get too caught up on the genders. Remember, we all have both masculine and feminine within us. Wow, we have the Seven of Swords right on top of the Seven of Swords in the reverse. What did we lie about here? Page of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's being a little bit sneaky about, for some of you, they're being sneaky about the fact that they're working on some legal or financial issues before they feel like they can be in a relationship. But I think for the majority of you, this is more like, I didn't let you know that I've always kept my eye on you. I didn't let you know that nobody ever has really like captured my heart the way that you did. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This relationship that somebody has ended recently was really difficult. This was an impact to this person's mental health. I definitely read a little bit of jealousy or manipulative, controlling behavior. Like, I need to have access to your phone at all times. You guys, you got to make your own rules. You got to do your own thing. But like, I personally feel like you should be in a relationship where you don't have to have access to somebody's phone constantly in order to feel like you can trust them. Maybe it's just the day and age that we're in, but somebody here felt like they couldn't breathe without asking permission. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. So it's almost as if you come to realize just how healthy a relationship was, or just how ideal love interest is because you dated their opposite, because you've experienced people that lack that confidence, people that deal with insecurity that causes jealousy issues. This person has seen just how healthy something was, or just how great a connection was, because they've been caught up in something that maybe even made them depressed. So now with the Fool, they're going off on their own, starting a new life with, I think, the idea that they're going to come back around and find an opportunity with you. They just need to work out the cojones to actually communicate to you that this is what they want, right? Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. Two of Swords. There's a time limit here, okay? There may be a little bit of a concern that somebody's going to take too long to have this conversation and they will miss out on their opportunity. If no one compares to you, then there's probably a few people who feel that way. Just saying. You know, we might have like a Queen of Wands energy that draws in, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, you're better than her. Sorry, I made that last part up. King of Swords in the reverse. I don't like it. Where did this come from? Why the King of Swords in the reverse? Nine of Swords in the reverse. I get it. This is somebody dealing with their inner voice, right? Like how they talk to themselves. They're doubting themselves. They're saying, I have a choice, right? Where was that? Yeah, I'm trying to make a very difficult decision. That's what the Two of Swords is. We have two swords and you have to choose one. They're trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. So I feel like we have at once Somebody who has a more positive outlook, trying to talk down their more insecure side, right? Loyalty and honesty seem like a pretty reasonable ask. Yeah. You guys, look, confidence is sexy, right? Not just because when they walk into the room, they're like, what's up? Yeah. That's hot. But there's also this underlying like impact. If you're confident, you're much less likely to start arguments over jealousy, or you were looking at that girl, or you were flirting with that dude. It's also a lot less likely that person's going to cheat on you. Because who likes to cheat? People who require external validation, people whose self-esteem and confidence rely on other people telling them that they have a nice ass or a nice face. I'm sorry. If you are confident in yourself, if you have your own self-esteem built off your own like character instead of dependent upon multiple people complimenting you all the time, you're that much less likely to cheat, right? I like that. Aaron makes a good point about confidence versus competence. They sound too similar, Aaron. All right, tell me about the Three of Wands in the reverse, please. The Hanged Man. Somebody sees things differently and realizes, I think this Five of Swords is more so saying, if I pursue additional relationships or other people that I know aren't you, then I know I'm just setting myself up for another difficult breakup situation or disappointment. Why would I sabotage myself that way? That's the general view. Tell me about the Moon, please. Seven of Cups. Illusions. Definitely illusions. Why illusions? Does someone feel like they have too many choices? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't know if you want to invest. They may be concerned that whatever has happened between the two of you has basically made it untenable for you to try again or to be in a relationship. They, I feel like, have some insecurity that you don't necessarily have. Knight of Pentacles. But there's progress being made here. I do feel like there's some earth energy here. So again, you might be dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. That Hermit really made me feel like it might be Virgo. But you would know better than I. All right, let's grab a few from the Zodiac fortune telling cards. What else do we have, please? You have long been loved by one whom you least suspect. Yeah, you may think this person has moved on, doesn't really know that now is the opportune time, or that you have any interest or would be interested. And then we have a letter that you will receive, act on it at once. Doesn't have to be a letter in the mail, it could be a DM. And you will hear of a marriage shortly. All right, you guys. Good luck with your secret admirer. Remember to be honest. And I will see you on the next reading. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.